Right, one thing to look out for with tomatoes is when they start forming the top of the stems. If you're not careful, you get these where the I mean, that one there's coming straight up there, as you can see, but you get some that grow in between there. If I can get my fingers in there, well, in between the joints rather. So the plant is trying to form two heads, and if you don't get it, you'll end up with a plant which goes into a V and sends up two lots of leaders, and you don't get your big tomatoes then. Like I say, I've just pulled these two out. I don't think there's any more here. Yeah, there could be a little one coming up there actually. If you can see what I'm taking out there. There. Only a small one if it focuses. So they get to a certain point, they try to form two stems rather. They come up to a certain height, then they try to split into two. You see, I've pulled one out there and it looks a little bit lopsided, but you can see that stump in there in that joint there. That's where I pinched out the head that was going to go up, going to go straight up. But you can see that the flower heads are coming on there. I think I've got them all for now. But it's a thing to keep an eye on all the time as they grow up, to get the best out of your tomatoes. If you want to keep them on, you can, but that's what I do. A bit more over here. I think there's another one here, but I'm not sure. Yeah, there's something going on in there, but I'll leave that until it gets a bit bigger. See, there's quite a lot of flower heads coming. Flower heads on all of them. There's a little tiny one there. Yeah, just keep an eye out, folks. Like I say, I'll be tying these in. They're about 1.5 foot high now. They're really green and stuff. That's thanks to my what I've been feeding them, really. I'll just show you. It's a bloody good feed. Sorry for swearing. I've never used this before, but I was looking at the rundown of the ingredients, and it's a good all rounder. Let's get the right way around. But it's also a high nitrogen. See, it has the 24 nitrogen, that ammonical nitrogen, and the other nitrogen as well. Potassium, yeah, which means you can go on feeding this one sparingly when the tomatoes start to form. But yeah, it's got all the ingredients, all the minerals in and stuff like that. Sorry for the wobbly, I'm balancing on my tiptoes. Right, folks. Yeah, that's the stuff there, that Miracle Grow. I know years ago people used to use it for hanging baskets and stuff. I thought, I wonder, it's the highest nitrogen I could find, and nitrogen is good for leaves. I feed this to my cabbages, they love it. I'll give them another feed. It's feeding time for them next week. 3 onions here. Not going to say they don't look great. Well, I put a stand on that one there to get them to upright really. Yeah, we'll see how it goes. Bye for now, folks. Sean from Cornwall.